Hello, guys. Yes, I am still alive. I have not gone anywhere. So, let's dive straight into the topic of our day. The topic is more like an argument, argument, argument than like just thinking. Of course, I'm gonna think about stuff, but this is more like um, me like telling you what will be good for you. You don't have to do this, what I tell you, but I would suggest. Is that how you pronounce it? Suggest. But anyway, um, I just, I just wanna suggest you good stuff. Yeah. So the topic I wanted to talk about is that you, or not like only you, like we as humans, we need hobbies, and we should have them. It's I don't see it like because we humans first. Let's state some stuff. I think that humans need to work because I don't know if you have noticed, but at least when I have like let's say like holiday, I have an holiday like summer holiday, and I have not planned anything to do. So basically, I'm just sleeping on my bed all day and not doing anything productive. Like it's not only about doing; it's about being productive, and production or like being productive doesn't mean that you have to like figure out a cure for cancer. That is productive, but it doesn't only mean that. Like it doesn't have to be dramatic or something that's important to the whole humanity. Of course, we humans should be like useful to others. We should bring some value to the society. I think that it's a responsibility for everyone to bring value to the society. And yeah, but the topic I really wanted to talk about, like I said, is about hobbies and why we should have them. So first of all, like I said, hobbies are like the main point is to be productive, but in a fun way. Like I think generally speaking, hobbies are like fun. They're supposed to be fun and bring some like color into your life. For example, like well, I'm gonna use myself as an example, but anyway, you know me, yes, me. I do boxing, but I have talked about that. I'm gonna change, but I do boxing and I feel productive because I'm working for something towards a goal. We need goals. I think I have talked about this maybe in my discipline video, but we need goals, and hobbies are a great way to find those goals because hobbies keep us active and we have like some sort of meaning. If you, for example, for a hobby, you you collect knives, which I do, it's fun. It's not. It's like you also have to take care of those knives. That makes you feel productive because you are learning a skill. You're learning to take care of tools. So I think it's important. It's very important to like find your hobby. You know, like it doesn't have to be an outright passion. Like it doesn't have to be like a burning feeling inside you that I must do it. All right, die. Yeah. No, no, no. You or I hope and I will pray for you guys that you will find that passion that will ignite your like inner self, that even your like soul is like, come on, we gotta do this. I will pray for you that you will find your passion. But hobby, it's the main point is that it's fun. It's I don't have really that much experience doing jobs. I am an entrepreneur. I think that's how you say it, entrepreneur. I don't know, but you guys know what I mean. And I do like lawn care, like mow the lawn, like rake the leaves. Is that how you say it? And clean the gutters. And that makes me feel so productive, and I enjoy working because I know that okay for me. Working, it's kind of like a hobby, but I get money from it and knowledge and skills, and it makes me feel like a man. That's the thing. Like, if you're a man, and just in case you guys did not know, I see only two genders. Like, I don't support like changing genders, and like I go to that type or that like group of people who are like heteronormative. I don't. I will try my best to love those people because Christ has commanded me to do that. So I will not. I will try my best to love them. Okay, but we're getting kind of off rail. The point is, like, doing jobs for others, like cleaning the gutters, for example. I did that a few days ago. It makes me feel like a man because I just do the work and I'm not quitting until I'm done. I'm providing a service. You don't have to think too deeply about hobbies or doing work. You don't have to think like, oh, it makes me feel like a man. It's just I think a lot, so that's typical for me. But the point is that it makes you feel something, like something positive, because we as humans, like our brains, for example, they're like designed in a way that we ignore or not ignore, like try to evade negative feelings and only like take the easy way. And what I mean by positive and negative feelings in this case is that a negative feeling in a hobby is like when you seriously feel like it's draining you. The hobby is draining you. I don't mean that it's like hard, like it's like, for example, playing the clarinet or something. For me that's hard. I The point is that if it's a bit uncomfortable, that's not a bad thing. That's just your brains ain't used to that. But if it feels like it's draining you, like you don't have any like will, or you don't want to touch that hobby or go to that hobby, I mean, then that's bad. That's very negative. And so I just hope that you guys know that now, that I mean, a negative feeling is a feeling that does not like it messes up your mental health. That's what I mean by it. So a positive feeling or a positive hobby should of course make your mental health better. And I think that the feeling of being useful and productive, kind of the same thing, is like that. That's very good to your mental health. So the point is that uh, nowadays I'm a very mental health kind of guy. Like I think that mental strength is more important than physical strength. But if you have a strong mind, you probably also have a strong body. But the point is that hobbies, they help your mental health. And that is probably the most important reason why you should have a hobby, and a positive one. Like I don't I think it's bad if your hobby is like going out and drinking, like I don't even have to like like touch or use my or base this judgment to my Christian values, because I have always thought that like partying, going out drinking is bad, because it is bad. It feels good in the moment, but it's bad. You don't okay. You might get some friends, okay, but those friends are probably not good for you. So brothers and sisters, get a positive hobby, and you don't have to think too deeply about it like I do sometimes, that oh, it makes me feel like a man, or I'm doing this and that. No, you just if it's like, oof, this makes me feel happy, you know it can be that simple of, or if it even makes you just smile a bit, little bit, doing that hobby, you should do it, because it's good for your mental health. What I would advise, like as a precaution, is that don't make the hobby your whole life. Don't like start to idolize yourself because of that hobby. I see that phenomena in the current gym culture in social media. People start to like be like, oh, I'm so big, like idolize themselves. That's a sin. I don't recommend doing it. But you can be humble and still be proud. Like for example, your progress. You can still be proud, but remember, humility is the most important thing. So I know this is kind of like I have talked about random things. I will probably learn how to make like better structure in the videos so that people can understand my message better. But the main point of this message is like, one, hobbies are important because they are good for your mental health. And then like a side note, get a positive hobby, because that's the good thing. Second, don't make it your whole life. Don't start idolizing yourself because of your hobby. So a hobby is a hobby. It's just a hobby. You can make it your job, but at the moment, focus on that. Focus on at this moment. You can plan your future, but treat the hobby as a hobby, and if it turns into a passion, this is the third one. I have not talked about this in this video, like this specific thing, but if the hobby turns into a passion, think. You have to think very thoughtfully about this. Are you willing to make this hobby your life? Because there might be a chance that it might suck then. Like Sonny Liston, one of the greatest heavyweight boxing world champions, he said that he didn't love boxing. He was one of the toughest boxers ever. he said he didn't enjoy it like that. He said it's just a job. So if something is your passion, it doesn't mean that you have to turn it into a job, because it might turn into a thing that you don't really like enjoy. So third one, if your hobby turns into a passion, think think very carefully if you're gonna turn that into a job. So get a positive hobby because it is good for your mental health. Don't make it your whole life, aka don't start idolizing yourself for it. And if it's your passion, like you find your passion in that hobby, think carefully if you want to make it a job or keep it as a passion, just for fun. Because we humans should do things just for fun. Not all things, but some things, because we need to have that place we can go where we can just let it all go. We can just do that. So I will pray for you guys. I think I promised, or not promised, I said that I will pray for you that you find your passion. I think I said that, and I am trusting my memory, so I'm gonna pray for you guys that you will find your passion. But remember, think if you want to make it a job or not. Remember my precaution. You might not enjoy it the same way you do right now. But anyway, stay safe, guys and gals. I love you. God bless you.